Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Woods is back with Human Extinction. Now, I am so curious as to what he did between this and cinema. Now that he's back, I'm really excited. I have a feeling it's going to be like another little movie, so I'm excited for this. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Don't forget, if you want this song to end up our Fandom Favorites chart, to check that out in the description below. Let's get started. Smart. The silence at the beginning really was anticipating. Ooh. Okay. Lighting is on point already. Ooh. I love that this is just an instrumental beginning. Ooh. So interesting. Oh my goodness. The lyrics, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. To the light seeps into darkness. Oh. Oh. Light does not judge, it only casts shadows. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Reaches you, nothing remains. Oh no, go back. Nothing remains concealed, not even the darkness you call your own. Wow. Guys. Woods did it again. Another mini movie, another like cinematic like thing. Wow. The symbolism is in here is so freaking incredible. Okay, I was so focused in on the lyrics. Obviously, like the instrumental played a huge part too, but the lyrics and the way, especially his voice is through a filter, I thought that was so telling about this song, and I feel like you could interpret this in several different ways, but this is my interpretation of this particular song. I felt like this was a, you know, it was talking about human extinction, talking, you know, you see things from different people's point of view, right? So we have the girl who's trying to like fit in but feels like she doesn't, right? All the other girls are in pink but she's in black. It's a little bit of a self-reflection on that, because from what it looked like it was her looking at herself. So like her like conforming to society. And then we have the doctor in one point, and we have the person who is like a hoarder, and then we have WOODZ himself. And it was interesting how color was used too, like the grayscale versus what was going on in color and the darkness of everything. I think that was really important towards the end, you know, when the fireworks happened, calling about the light, like we can't escape from it. So what I really pointed into is, first, the instrumental goes on until about 50 seconds in. We don't hear WOODZ voice until after that. And so the instrumental is really important because with the visual effect, because we're in the anticipation of when he's going to come in, right? So I found that really intriguing as to why he waited that long. I think it, again, was to draw your attention to what was happening and to really make you question things. I think in our lives as humans, we question everything. We question our existence. We have like existential crisis and things like that, which I feel like this whole song was about, that kind of inner battle that we have with ourselves. But in the after he came in, and everything was through a filter. So again, you're wondering, why is this happening, right? You're questioning everything that he's doing, right? And it says in the chorus, "I won't outlast. Once again, your light finds me. I'll break again. Shame on me. We won't outlast. We're all the same. Can't be free. Human extinction." Really, really interesting the way that those lyrics come across. Is like, for me, like when I was looking at this, I felt like society norms and pressure like upon people wanting to be a certain way, wanting to fit in, wanting to do this. And we all go through that. Everyone goes through different things that is expected of them, regardless of what it is. So for example, in instance of the hoarder, the shame it feels to be attached to all this stuff. But then you saw when they were trying to take it away, like that's a part of him, right? And there's different reasons that happen. Or the girl trying to fit in, you know, you see her with longer hair throughout most of, like through some of the parts. And then, you know, but she tries to conform by cutting her hair and things like that when she really doesn't want to. And, like those were the two that really stood out to me. And it was interesting, like how WOODZ showed up at different points for them, kind of making me feel like, he was identifying with them, but also with the light like aspect of it. I love how WOODZ music always makes me think so much, especially because really he only sang for like the chorus parts, and the rest of it was the instrumental, and the instrumental was great. I think it really fit well for this, but the instrumental wasn't the main point. So that's why I thought it was so interesting how much the instrumental was there versus his voice. Really, really cool, really intriguing. Guys, tell me what you guys thought about this particular song. What did it bring out emotion-wise for you? What did you think it was about? Do you identify with anything that I said, or do you have a different theory on what this is about? I think this is a really, really good thought-provoking song. Like I said, I think WOODZ is so incredible at doing this kind of thing. He really thinks out of the box on a lot of different things, and so this was really fun to listen to and like look into. So I think a lot of people will definitely identify with this song. Again, if you want this song to end up on our Fandom Favorites chart, make sure you enter that in our description box down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See you want me, and now you're alive, and I'm just